She was like, hello. This is a scene for the Changeling venue of the Living World of Darkness. Now, two people we're going to be looking in on today haven't been around for a while. Sitara, the bard, the bard of bards, the queen's bard, the awesome Sitara that she is. Everyone knows this. And if they haven't, well, where the hell have you been? What rock have you been living under? Get out of there! Seriously. Anyway, Sitara's been a bard for a while now, and she really enjoys it. She likes being the bard. Issue is, Sitara has other things that she feels the need to attend to. Sitara's changed a lot since she became the bard. She's changed a lot in the past year. She's completely different. And right now, it seems that for the first time in 6-7 months, who's counting, it may be days, hours. She's not counting. She feels right. She, right now, is sitting in the library of Home Fires in a flurry of papers. There are scraps and scraps of papers all around her. She has her trusty pen, and she's just writing stuff down. She already finished what she was writing, but right now she's just going through the motions. She's experiencing the leftover effects of having a huge brainstorm, the most frantic and explosive brainstorm she has ever had. Just went through her mind, and now she's still feeling the after effects, but she's good. In the library, servants who actually owe Sitara favors are running all around conversing with each other, coming in and out of the library. She'll hand a paper to one of them, and they'll give it to another, and they'll give it to another, and then they'll all leave, and they'll come back. The papers that surround Sitara are all scribbled out. There are X's, scratch marks like, no, don't do this, put this in. There are stacks of books all around her researching certain topics. And in front of her is her masterpiece. This beautiful, beautiful masterpiece written on cardboard. She had some cardboard in her purse. And she just, in a flurry, wrote the perfect thing down. And that thing is being copied and being sent all around the kingdom. This thing is going to be her triumph, her most wondrous thing ever. For this, Sitara will be remembered. She needs to be remembered right now because she's not going to be staying around for people to see her. She needs to stay in the memories, like any good story. She had asked her really good friend, her best friend, if maybe they could pop in sometime around now. She asked her earlier, so maybe she's giving her some time. It's almost 6, so she's getting kind of hungry, kind of like, this is not tasty at all. What did I do? It's disgusting. Anyway, she's kind of laying about. I mean, sure, she's absolutely happy with her masterpiece, and she's still writing stuff. She has a couple of side stories that she may write, eventually, and she's drumming the... Anyway. So she's just waiting for her best friend. Her hair, which has been in a severe bun for the past couple of months, 5 months, 7 days. It's down, it's out, it's flowing freely. Not really freely, but like freely everywhere. All of the ideas and her energy keeping up her hair. She's at peace and relaxed and just herself right now.
What was the location on this again?
In the middle of the library at Home Fires.
Thank you. I missed that after everything you said. I was listening, and then I missed the first thing you said.
Jesus, Pete's girl.
What? I was listening. Yeah, Eve herself at this point, she's been pretty harried herself. She has been taking care of her babies who are growing like little weeds who are going to be just as annoying as Val. And she's honestly hasn't been doing a whole lot. She's still waiting for the invitation from the merfolk, because that's the one piece that's keeping her here. She needs to do whatever she can for the memory of her queen. And so even amidst all the harrying and the running and diapering and baby bottling and everything else. She has all this on her mind, but when Sitara asks for her to come, it's a good thing because she misses Sitara. She, even when they don't see each other, even if they see each other like every week or every day or whatever, there's just something weird when she doesn't get to see her. So yeah, of course she goes. She left the babies in the care of Val, and where they are probably making some kind of crazy mess as Val, I don't know, gave them finger paint or some crap. Who the hell knows? They're like 3 months old, and that would be a horrifying mess. So she's not going to think about that right this moment. You are so weird. And she's actually walking into the library at Home Fires. A little more slowly. She too is actually moving. And this is the first time she's had to stop and think for a while. But with all the packing and the planning and just everything, it's not simple like it would have been before she was married and had children and a family and her wonderful, wonderful little Reggie, her chimera. Because of course she's going to take her little fish with her. Why would she leave him here? So yeah, she walks in, and it's been a while since she's been here, wearing a bit longer version of the usual sundress that she wears with a sweater and a winter coat and boots and tights. And none of it really matches at this point because she didn't really take the time to pay attention. She was running late walking out the door. So yeah, she runs in and her hair it's actually grown out a little bit. It is not quite to her shoulders anymore. It's a few inches longer than that now. Just kind of flying around in that messy, haphazard way that Sitara's probably used to seeing, actually. And she kind of walks in there and she ignores the poor librarian who's used to people being polite. No, she walks in there, she's like, Sitara? Where are you? And she's like looking around frantically.
Listen to the sound of my voice, Sitara says the next corridor over, being obscenely loud because she can. The librarian looks over to her and glares, and Sitara's like, hi, I know what you did last week. Librarian looks, leaves.
Eve takes this in, and yes, I almost just said Leah there. Eve takes this in, back, forth, and tries to follow the sound of the voice, almost runs right into a bookshelf because there's a bookshelf between there.
Don't die.
But is smart enough to realize that is a bookshelf and not Sitara.
Don't leave the children orphaned. Do you know how terrible that would be? Like, Val would turn them into pimps by the time they're 5. Don't make them child pimps.
And a book comes flying. No, a book comes flying at her.
What the hell? I'm trying to help you, woman.
It's some old encyclopedia of Fairies Britannicus or something.
I haven't read this book yet. And you don't acquire knowledge by getting hit by it. Trust me, if Sitara could smack common sense into people, she would. And she has tried. There's a really heavily beaten text of common sense. Common sense on her coffee table that she's tried hitting people with, and it doesn't work. No common sense whatsoever. All they ever say is, "Ow, why would you do that?" Like, obviously, if I did it, you don't understand why. So
there's probably also common sex, but we're just gonna leave that. That's probably in the bedroom.
No, that's the bedroom table. Right. Anyway. So if Eve is able to, eventually, I don't know, this woman, go around the damn bookshelf.
Right, yeah.
Go around the damn bookshelf. She will see Sitara between 2 tables and tons and tons and tons of papers and textbooks all around her. And she's just going to wave like, hi. Eve, welcome to my office. Please, sit down. She says, displaying her arm around for you to take a chair and actually bring it to her because there's no way in hell she's getting up. She's tired. This is a really soft chair. This is such a soft chair. I love this chair. Go get a chair. Quickly, woman.
Since when are you queen?
Well, I am infamous and wonderful and so awesome I don't even need a kingdom because people will know my name from all around and bow in my glory. Also, I'm really lazy. So can you just pull up a chair and sit? I have to talk to you.
Well, this big, huge size. Like she's so.
Hey, you're not pregnant anymore. You can do some manual labor. Chop chop.
I'm just going to mention that since the last time you've seen her, she's got an athletics 5.
Exactly. See, you've bulked up. I imagine having twins must mean that you're doing something like exercising. What do you lift both of them at the same time? Like,
well, yeah, of course I've carried them. Of course, God, fuck.
No, 1,000 times no, Eve. I'm sorry, but you're married. And so am I. In any case,
Eve looks like she's not saying something, just giving her the eye.
Please sit. I must speak with you. Please.
Luckily, there's a chair hiding behind this pile of books that you couldn't see because your books are so damn high. Or you'd be out of luck.
If Eve is peering closely, she'll see that there are a lot of like servants going in and out, but they're not servants who are usually in the library. Like these are maids and butlers and that one guy who cleans the window but doesn't always do a good job because he's too busy like looking at other stuff. They're there, but like not paying attention. They're coming in and out and picking stuff off of the table surrounding Sitara, but not interacting with you, just with each other. Every once in a while, they'll look at Sitara and she'll nod and they'll just be off.
Anyway, so she's like, she sits down and tries to look at some of the titles of books. She's rather curious about that part.
Various titles go from Aesop's Tales, Brothers Grimm, to this really old copy of Astronomical Thinking, to a recent text that you didn't think was out yet, and she has no idea why it's in this library, but maybe Sitara brought it with her. Who knows? But they're all filled with post-it notes, and you don't even know, like, it varies. There's even one about, horoscopes and their reality. There's one about various landscapes. There's even a nice, well-worn fan fiction book, just like there. It's an old supernatural fan fiction book that she found and she just couldn't put down because, damn, if they could get published, anyone can. Anyway. Tara's just playing with her hair. She's like, okay, so I need to tell you a thing. I have to tell you many things. But first, you may go. Tell me a thing.
Well,
because I know you're leaving.
Well, yeah, you knew that already.
Yes, I have my sources. You. And also
Right.
Val.
Yeah.
And I'm so sad that you're leaving. Why are you leaving me?
I'm not leaving you.
I would normally say, because you're not leaving me. Do you want to know why?
Well, first I was supposed to tell you a thing, but sure, go for it.
Ask why.
Huh?
Ask why. Why, oh great Sitara, why am I not leaving you? That's what you say.
Oh, well, because seeing as how you...
I'm hard of hearing. You have to say it for me.
Are you hard of thinking, too?
Come on. The servants won't say anything. Or they better not.
No, I'm just...
Come on, please. Oh, come on, I'm so excited. I just need to tell you, but I need to hear this first. Plus? Pretty plus? Pretty plus? Pretty plus?
Why am I not leaving you? That's all you said to ask. I'm not... No, not a chance. Not a chance.
Come on, please.
No,
Okay,
because no.
Then say, oh, Bard of Bards. Come on.
Okay, fine. Oh, Bard of Bards. I can live with that. I will not be calling you oh great anything, unless it's oh great annoying person I want to kill sometimes.
You don't need to be rude. You get a countess hood and all of a sudden you're the top shit.
Have I ever made you call me that?
I am so glad that you asked, my darling friend. You're not leaving me because technically I'm coming with you. Technically. Now I know you and Val are going all the way to Pacifica. How rude of you. And you'll be taking my darling, darling, darling little people whom I love the most.
You mean the one who pooped so much that it overflowed his diaper the other day?
Ew, which one? Whatever, both of them. The other one will do it eventually.
No, it will probably, but it was Chris this time.
This? Anyway. I have such high hopes for the other. Anyway, you're taking my darling little nephews. And all the toys I gave them. Seriously, like, why wouldn't you just... Anyway, I want to play with them too. And you're taking Pickles and Dill's best friends. Like, why would you do that? And you're taking Reginald. Reginald!
Of course I'm taking Reggie. He belongs with me. He's mine.
I know, but you belong with me.
Well, you belong with me.
In any case, I'm coming with you because I just can't stand in the city anymore. I cannot. I haven't been sleeping very well because ever since New Year's, I've just been going crazy. The urge to leave seeps into my skin. I cannot move without feeling intense rushes. I need to go. And walking around the island doesn't help. Trust me, I've walked around this island almost 70 times this year. Okay? It's freaking 17th. I cannot stay here. I've even gone to Long Island. I've gone to Staten Island, okay? That's how desperate I am. Staten Island! Those serial killers are, and like the weirdos. Ugh, Staten Island. Blah, blah, blah. And in any case, so fucking painful. In any case, Staten Island. I cannot stay here. The thought of staying here makes me want to break out in a million rashes and ooze pus just profusely. I would rather that happen than stay. But I can't just leave. Even though every fiber of my being tells me, leave, move, I feel as if my very veins will walk away with me. From me. Like, just, woof, what happened to Sitara? Well, her whole body left her, except her skin is still lying around crying. How the hell did that happen? I don't know. She didn't give in to her issue urges and just walk and explore the vastness of our great country. She's stuck on these two tiny islands. No, I refuse. I profusely refuse. So, I've called in many favors. Many favors, almost all of my favors. And I'm setting up things to leave. I can't stay here past Imbok. I'll snap. I'll go crazy. Just poof. Gone. Where's her head? I don't know. It flew off. Just adios.
Don't lose your head. Literally, don't lose your head. You could do that in the dreaming.
I know, and I don't want that to happen. Seriously, that's why I have to leave. I could literally lose his head. Just poof. I'd rather have tea with you-know-who. You know, Mr. Friendly over in the dreaming with his weird houses. Ugh, I would rather have tea with him for days on end.
Oh, you mean Miss Bubonic?
Yeah.
He was actually friendly.
For days on end. I know, but for days on end in the dreaming. The dangerous dreaming, where all those illnesses are. I'd probably get leprosy and die. Or think I'm dying. Wish I was dying.
Honey, I will lend you my healing thing. She touches the brooch that she has on. I'll lend you my healing brooch so you won't get any leprosy, okay?
Bless you. In any case, I just can't stay. So I'm sorry. In any case, I just can't stay. So I'm coming with you in a way. Eventually, I'm going to make it to Pacifica, which I really, 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 really need you to take Pickles and Dill for me. Like, I can't take them with me on the road. I don't even know where I'm going. I'm just going to leave the city and follow the dreaming anywhere, except for maybe New Jersey, because fuck New Jersey.
But you promised me that you're going to find me eventually.
Of course, I'm coming to Pacifica. I'm going to, like, I don't know, just come in one day after calling you earlier. Just be like, hey, it's 5 minutes before I'll actually be there. I'm coming to your house. Bye.
You don't have to
Thanks.
call. I'm saying all you have to do, honestly, all you have to do is show up. You can crash there until you get your own place.
Sweet. And I'll be like one of
Honestly.
those really weird friends who live across the street. I'll buy it and sublet it when I'm not in that area. Just be like, hey, I have renters. Make sure they don't blow up my house, please.
And honestly, Eve, upon hearing this, her face just kind of brightens, like, because that was the one thing she hated the most about leaving here was leaving behind Sitara. So she stood up.
Can't get rid of me.
So
Even if you wanted to.
she literally stands up and dives over the table onto Sitara, and, like, it is a big hug, and so her chair probably falls backwards, and, like, it's a big tangle of
I
chair.
know you love me, but control yourself, woman. You're married. I'm married. Get off.
Chair, Sitara, and Eve in a big pile.
Sarah hugs you back.
I'm going to say with athletics, she could probably do this and not kill anybody.
Sarah just hugs you because honestly, she's her best friend. This is everything she could have wanted. She's going to be with her best friend. Eventually, she's going to get there. But she has plans in between leaving the city and getting to Eve.
Yeah, well, Eve's just gonna be something like, look, just while she's like holding her like as tightly as she can, which she might win.
Squawk.
Yeah, like, look, the deal is if you find a place you can send me a message in the dreaming, you do it.
I'm going to trust me. I'm going to be hanging out in the dreaming a lot. Not
just
enough to get Bedlam. Just hopefully not.
Well, I'm just saying.
Really terrible.
Well, I'm just saying because just if you find some place you can send a message. Send me a message saying I'm okay, I'm alive, and my ears have grown back. Because I'm assuming you'll do something stupid that would cause something like that.
Don't jinx them. I was thinking about getting them pierced, but now I'm worried. Damn it, woman.
And at that point she will actually release her a little bit. As long as she'll promise her that.
They feel sensitive now.
Eve will leave her arms around her, but it's much looser now. She can breathe.
I plan to stay in the dreaming for a while. Like, I don't know where the hell I'll be, but I'll be in the dreaming. And when I find a safe spot, when, I'll just like hook you up with a dog. Like, yo, I'm cool. I'm with some friends. I don't know, some friends. No, I'm not having drugs. I should be having drugs. Okay, then I'll have some drugs for you. There, that'll be the conversations. I'm looking for something. Some peace.
And Eve just kind of looks at her and she's like, is Peace's name Octavia?
Definitely. But I know you're kind of about my marriage to Octavia. So
No, listen. You know that
because you're gonna get meh.
No, I'm not. Listen to me.
Promise.
Would you let me talk, bitch?
Fine, you may talk.
Okay. I was going to say, I want you to be happy beyond anything. And if she makes you happy, that's fantastic. But she needs to earn her way. She needs to prove. She needs to prove herself here.
I know, like, I'm not going to join her in her quest or anything. Trust me, she has to do that on her own. Like, it's her mission. I'm just going to visit her every now and then to make sure that she's okay, to make sure that I'm okay, that she's okay. Conjugal visits, too, because I need some of that. Like, damn it. I was courting her for a while. It was hard, okay? It was hard. Not the good kind.
Do you really want to do it hard? Because I could totally go into that word.
Oh my god. I can't even tell you.
No. I mean, like, the beach. Kind of hard.
Listen, you.
I
have to have jail weddings. You shut up. So hard.
No, the kids will miss you, and I will miss you, and Val will miss you. But if you find your way back to us, that's fine.
I'm going to find my way back to you.
I
gave us two like really cool gifts. There's no way in hell I'm not playing with them too. Like, okay, Christopher got this really cool playset that You know what? I'll show you when show you when I get there. Yeah.
Oh God. If it's anything like Esteban's toys, honestly, we seriously, I put Esteban's toys in a separate place until they're old enough to not get killed by any of the parts.
Did you go through any of the gifts I gave them? Because I think you should.
Oh fuck, really?
Some of them are a little like. No.
All right, I'm just gonna pack. I'm
Maybe a
just honestly,
child
I'm going to pack all their
sort of
toys up
feeling.
until we get there and I can look at them.
Fine, whatever. How is Esteban, by the way? I haven't seen him. I've been busy. She says, showing Eve all the huge pile. Look at this. Look at all the things I've been doing with my life.
And Eve will
All of
actually
this. Look at these papers.
Eve will sit up. She's still on the floor because they were both on the floor already. She sits around. She wakes up and she's like, "You do realize, uh, I can't tell what you were doing because remember she dove onto the books and onto you. The books are everywhere.
You like messed up my order. I had this perfectly arranged. I'll have you know, woman.
But Esteban, you know what's really funny? Ever since Wayne, he's been so much more like his old self. And
cool.
I really, really appreciate that. It's really cool. I mean, I liked him as he was, but he's been cool. I really like him.
Okay. Just hope he's cool and whatever. Who the hell knows?
He's good. No, he's good. When I say more like himself, I mean more like when I first met him, like when I was 16.
So a lot different from that Stefan I knew. Great. I don't even have time to break in a whole new friend personality.
Well, I told you what I suspected.
I'll send him a postcard.
No, didn't I tell you what I suspected about him? He never told me, but I'm pretty sure that when he was conscripted, I'm pretty sure he became unseelie during that.
Huh? Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So, right. So he was conscripted and he became unseelie. Well, he's now, I think he's seelie again.
Aww. There goes another seelie friend. Bye.
No, it's really nice though. It's kind of nice seeing the guy that I used to know.
Well, as long as you're happy, I'm happy.
I'm happy, and I think he is too, and that's really what matters here.
Coolest of beings. Oh, I have something to show you.
Really could have been, really?
I said it was coolest of beans. I said coolest of beans, okay? Coolest of beans. Okay, I didn't say could have been. So I don't know what the hell you're on, ma'am.
Really? Because you sure you don't want... What?
Could have been, really? Anyway.
The hell? Anyway. And Eve actually looks away just for a second there.
Uh-huh. Knew it.
And then turns back to face her, like just literally for a second, and then right back.
Since Tara has like, yes, I know all.
You can't know anything. Anything that happened on that day, nobody knows what happened on that day. What did you do on that day? Tell me all about it. Tell me all about what you did on Samhain. Go ahead.
I know I had fun. And that's all that matters, is having fun. And,
yeah, me too.
I'm good. See? We're all good. That's how I know. We're all good. She actually knows shit. She just and even like Sitara's just winking it. She knows absolutely nothing.
Oh, I know she doesn't. And Eve looks down. She actually like rubs the spot. She's still wearing her winter coat. She rubs the spot on her arm with that damn tattoo on it. She's like, "No new tattoos this year."
I don't know, cause it's January and you'll be in Pacifica by the time Samhain comes. Who knows what'll happen to you?
Well, if I get one, at least I'll remember why the fuck I got it.
True. Oh my god, I'm totally gonna take your kids trick-or-treating if I can.
Yeah, well, we can both do it. Val too. We'll all go take them. It's cool. Your family now.
We should go to a haunted house. We can actually enjoy Halloween like normal people.
Mom in.
It'll be so banal, but at the same time not.
It'll
be so quirky.
Okay, they won't even be a year old yet. Wait a minute, yes, they will. Yeah, wait.
You and I both know that a child's first 3 years of Halloween are basically for the parents and the aunts. We know this. How many weird outfits did your parents put you into? So many weird outfits. Oh my god, so many weird outfits. I was like La Muerte one year. I was some carnival. I don't know. It was like a showgirl another year. I don't know. I think I was a plant, like a huge flower girl, but I had like flowers in my hair, but like they were giant petals. I don't even know. My mother enjoyed it.
Hey,
I
hey,
probably should everywhere.
how is your family? I'm not trying to be a bummer. I just thought I would ask.
Um,
I know last I knew they moved.
yeah. I recently heard from my parents that they're in the area of Pacifica, but
So you think you
I
might
don't.
try to get in touch at least sometimes?
I heard that one of my aunts had a kid, and I was like young. Like I had an aunt
Really?
and she died,
You're doing this?
and I didn't hear about this until now. It's like what the hell? I blame my mother because our grandmother adopted everyone and like had a billion kids. And my mother's like one of 13. What the hell? Who has 13 kids?
I don't know.
And then
I only have 2 kids and I'm one of 2.
see? And then they're thinking about maybe moving to like Montana. And I'm just like, what are a bunch of Spanish people gonna do in Montana? And my
Sitara,
mom's just like, what?
I'm just gonna say this. You know how very little success I've had with my own family. If there's any chance you can stay in contact with them at all, you should, even just a little bit. I,
You
I,
know, it's just
I pretty much talk to
I'm
my family on like holidays, and that's it.
it's just the thing is I'm a lot different now. I am
You're many things.
so
You're an
I
issue.
was always focused on school and I don't know, maybe becoming a doctor because my mom is a doctor and my dad's an engineer and then my sisters are all like really fancy stuff and my sister wants to be a veterinarian. I'm just like, you hate animals. And she's just like, no, but like animal science. I'm just like, but you're a twit.
Hey,
Another one is like it might be the next Picasso. Who knows? They want to take her to a specialized school in Colorado, and I'm just like, no,
hey,
don't go to Colorado because Colorado
I'm.
sucks. It's in the middle of the goddamn country.
You're doing it again. And
Colorado does suck. It's in the middle of the country. Like what goes on there? Weed. That's what goes on there.
skiing. They're
Weed.
skiing there. They're skiing.
You can ski anywhere else.
But
You
they're
can
known.
ski
But they're
upstate,
known for their
and they
skiing.
didn't stay upstate.
Anyway, I'm sorry.
I'm trying.
You and I have both dealt with this whole, Muggle
I'm
family issue
trying.
for so long. I know. I am too. You can call me on it too. Anytime you want to say, how's my family, ask me how they are. And maybe it'll remind me that I should call them.
I mean, the Vegas are spread out everywhere, so who knows? Maybe they'll go to Oklahoma. Let's find an aunt there. I have
Okay,
aunts in like
I will never expect you to
North
do
Carolina.
no, I will never expect you to do anything more than just visit them if they're in Oklahoma, because that's got to be the most banal state ever.
It, I can't even like Oklahoma. Oklahoma. Even the name is like okay. That's the what's the abbreviation? That's like NYC NY. Okay, just
It's okay.
okay. Okay.
When
Hell,
when I think of it,
what state is that?
you know what I think of? I think of tornadoes and tumbleweeds.
Tornadoes have better places to be. Like that tornado that happened a couple of years ago in Brooklyn. That was a cool tornado. Stupid
But
tornadoes.
listen though, if you want me to take, Dylan Pickles with me, I've got a whole menagerie I'm taking with me.
I know, best friends.
So I'll totally take them. And they can hang
And
out
I
with
might
they
visit
can
my
hang out with my.
family.
I'll say they can. You should. You shouldn't. I should too. Before I leave, I should head up. I think it's. God, I have character. I don't remember. I think it was like Maine or something that they went to. I totally should go do the same thing before I move.
Just
I'm just.
I don't know what's going on anymore. But all I know is I'm not staying in the city at all. I'm leaving and going anywhere. And
You know what? I actually loved this city. My parents brought me here when I was 15. I've been living here since, and I really loved it. But there's something in me that craves the sun and the sand. And
And you
you,
can't get that here. Maybe Fire Island, but not like here.
but you understand it. You know how it is with me. Like you have this urge to travel and to be places and do things and have adventures. I need to be. I don't know.
I have a mind to go to Europe. Europe.
I want.
I don't even know what the language is. Do the British speak English? I'm not sure.
Oh my god, really? Nobody's that dumb.
I know, it's so weird. Like wanting to just travel. I mean, it's always been in me to just move, but New York's been enough for me, and now it's not. Like a year, like okay, time's up. You're bored of this city. Time to move on.
I'm just
Are you
gonna
gonna live
say
long enough
that
to
as
like
long
enjoy everything?
you need to indulge your face side, and that's fine. Indulge away. That is your life. You need to do that. That is your thing. Do it. And just find me. Just never lose me and keep coming back to me and we'll be good. You can be fun, Auntie Gerda.
I'll bring back like a llama coat from my time in South America. Maybe I'll actually go to South America. And I'll send you a llama coat and like little baby llama coats for the kids.
Oh my god, no.
And like inside will be embroidered from Aunt Gerda. It'll be the ugliest thing ever, but Val will make them wear it because it's so funny.
As horrible as those are, it's absolutely horrible. But even knowing that, it's still better than sending me an actual llama. I do not need to have room for an actual llama.
How would it even send you an actual llama?
I don't know, but don't send me a fucking llama.
I mean, I'm crafty, but like you said don't, so now I kind of want to. Maybe I'll just send you llama meat.
Oh, that would be weird as hell.
A llama meat. You know they actually like eat llamas down there?
Haven't you always wanted a monkey? Okay, sorry. I was doing a song.
Monkeys too.
No, we don't need any monkeys either. Oh my god, I have two little boys.
I know, every little boy needs a best friend. But no, I wouldn't do that because monkeys are evil.
Yeah.
Don't get them a puppy, by the way, because like that's the most cliche thing ever. Get them lizards.
Hold on. Out of character, what were Dylan Pickles again? I can't remember. Oh, pot-bellied pigs, right?
No! Dylan Pickles are a pygmy goat and a teacup pig.
Teacup pig, okay. Yeah.
Teacup pig.
Because that's what I kept for two of the teacup pigs.
Do you really think that Sitara would have been able to eat all of their relatives if they were potbellies? Sitara can eat a lot, but like that's a lot.
You would just do it over time.
Yeah, but that's a lot of meat to store. Like pork every day. No, she needs like some variety in her life, like veal, lamb. I don't know.
You know,
goose.
I don't think we ever did. I don't even think we named my pigs. I think my pigs are.
No, you were a savage and you didn't name any of them. They all they created their own little society.
You ate them all.
Yeah,
and who's savage here? You ate them.
You didn't name them.
So?
I gave them all names.
So there's pig 1 and pig 2.
Root. Mine was, there's a lot actually. I know I named one of them Veronica for some weird reason. I don't know. Like Veronica Mars was like playing in the background. I'm just like.
So was it Veronica Coyle? Because that was my first thought.
No, it's something I'm up to eat. I don't want to get an upset stomach.
You know, we should make a goal of mentioning every old character that these characters knew in this scene.
All the wall breakers.
And then there's certain butterfly puka. Sorry, that was the easiest one to bring in next.
Yeah, bitch. Don't even. In any case,
I'm gonna miss
if you could
Esteban.
just take care of my babies, that would be great because I can't take them with me to the jamming. Ooh, bunnies! Give them bunnies. I'm gonna send you bunnies.
Bunnies we can handle. They're small enough, and they're
delicious.
I don't tend to kill things like that. We tend to raise them.
Why?
Because I I'm a Selkie. I kind of associate with animals.
But you're not a vegetarian,
No,
so
I eat fish. We all know how much I love fish.
avidly. I could really go for some sushi right now. Oh, sushi.
Well, we can go get some, but maybe we should do that after this.
Yeah, definitely. I don't think the librarian will let me bring food in here. One of my servants, well, one of my helpers tried, and he disappeared. We can't find him. So I think that's a no. A big no.
So, I'm thinking I'm gonna leave actually Deandra here though. Not because I don't love her, but I do. I love her and I'd love her to come, but I don't want to force her to leave the life she's built. And besides, I need
Yeah.
someone to watch my freehold.
Do you think she can like keep an eye on my condo? Because I'm like renting it out to people, so I have added cash.
I could
But like,
ask
I don't
her.
want
I
her
mean,
to like
honestly,
manage my house.
she's gonna have free run of my freehold. I'm gonna give her control over everything. I trust her implicitly. So that
And then,
she can control at least the in and out part of the mirror and everything.
and I trust you, so can you tell her?
I'll talk to her. I'll see if she's okay with that. She's not gonna
Because
have a whole lot of work. All she's gonna have to do is pretty much pass messages that might get sent there to me. And like,
mm-hmm.
'cause, Kaluan might decide to show up. My favorite merfolk
Yeah.
friend. If she pops up and needs something, then I need her to let me know as well. But like,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I mean. She'll pretty much handle whatever business needs to be dealt with my freehold. So
I mean,
someone needs to do
like,
that. Someone needs to guard it. I don't want someone to steal it.
yeah. Like I own that condo because
There's no. I mean, I don't see why that'd be a big deal. Just have her check in there like every week. Stop over there, look it over, give it a quick dusting, make sure there's no weird
if you think
smells.
she can, if she can find somebody to like rent it for a while, I'd give her a cut. I'd give her a big cut. She can get like 30%. I don't care.
You know what? I mean, honestly, as long as if she agrees, well, I'll talk to her when I get home. See if
Mm-hmm.
she would basically be managing your apartment and any of the issues that might come up with it, and
Mm-hmm.
she'd get paid from you for it.
Definitely. Like, yo, the rent's like I know that my condo's in a pretty nice place. Like the
Yeah,
amount of money I would have to pay for that shit regularly would be insane.
and
So she'll get a pretty.
the rest of it she could just dump into an account for you, so that you can have
Yeah.
access if you need it.
Well, that's definitely what I need. Like, I need some access for that because I'll be on the road and I won't be doing anything. Maybe I'll do like odd jobs, but I won't be doing like real jobs. Oh, I put in
Yeah.
my 2 weeks notice for my gig. They were pretty nice about it. They're like, okay, we understand. I need you to read the riddle I wrote, which is what I'm doing. Surprise!
Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
I was supposed to do a scene with Lewis, and I'm running a bit late. Do you want me to see if he can join us here in a minute, maybe? Because he's going to do
Yeah.
Sterling. Okay. All right, just checking. Go ahead. Give me a riddle.
Anyway, okay, so you know how I got this gig by doing a story, right?
Yes.
Me, you were there, remember?
Yeah,
Okay.
I did a story.
Yeah, I know, but like my story was better.
Oh no, no, yours was
Anyway,
better. Yours was better.
yeah.
I loved mine, but yours
Anyway,
was better.
yeah. I mean, I don't need to toot my own horn, but I was really proud of that story. Anyway, so I figured I got the bard position by doing a sort of performance. People loved it, and it was good. So I'm just like, you know what? I'm gonna kind of do what Bo did, but like my own way. So I wrote a riddle, a very nice riddle, and I think things are gonna work out with the riddle. I just need you to read it over because I think this is gonna be good. She says, sliding her masterpiece towards you slowly. Just like, look it over, tell me whether or not you like it. Just the little things. Tell me if it's terrible, please, because I'll be so sad. But, like, I need to know this, because if it's terrible, then I can get rid of it and work on it.
And you will accept the paper, parchment, whatever the hell it is in the dreaming. And
Lighting.
And she's
second.
gonna start reading. Yeah, you'll have to tell me what it is
Yeah,
here.
I'm doing. Okay. Okay. Loading, loading, loading.
I need permission. I can't get in.
The hell?
Here, I'll send you a request.
Magical box? Magical box? What are you doing, magical box? I don't understand. I don't approve of this.
That might be the email that I sent you.
I know. I think I did it. Yes, I did it! The magical box approves. Yay for technology.
Okay, so let me try that again. Okay, so I'm supposed to just be reading the riddle part? Should we read it out loud or just give an opinion? Just read it, just an opinion. Okay, opinion it is.
And to everyone, you'll get the riddle soon. Like later today. Some hemming and hawing would be cool, you know? Sitara says nervously as she like twiddles her thumbs.
Yeah, well, yeah, see, that's the thing. Eve is just reading it quietly, actually.
Worst thing for a bard, a silent audience.
And she's just like, she looks up and she's like, well, seeing as how I have no idea what the answer is, I'm clearly not the person for this job, but it's very poetic.
You like it?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, you get like what the answer is supposed to be. Like it's not supposed to be like, you know, you get what I mean, right? It's all about performance. The real answer doesn't matter. I mean, it matters, but like if you can play it off, then cool. But the real thing that matters is the audience. I mean, I can't tell you the amount of times I've just pulled a random story out of my head or out of my ass. Just like, whoop, there it is. Random story, let me entertain you, dignitaries. Random story, let me entertain you, drunken people that I met at a bar and now you're about to fight, but I'm going to stop you from fighting because I've got a cool story and that's the beer I paid a lot for. Can you please put it down? Like, I want people to be able to showcase this in a manner that will get them actual, you know, attention, positive attention, good attention. I want somebody qualified taking my job. I'm not just going to give it away to any random Joe. I refuse to do this. What?
Nothing. I love that you're so enthused about it. And honestly, it's a great thing that you're doing this the right way. You're not just like waving when you very well could.
I very well could, but I couldn't do that because I have been given a great responsibility and now I want to shove that off to somebody else.
You're going to do great. You did great the first time when you did this competition, and you did amazing. You had to meet Bo the Bard.
And now everyone knows Sitara the Bard.
Yep. How the world changes, right? Just over, what, a year and a half-ish?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I am going to go make sure all of my minions, helpers have done anything, and then I'm going to get rid of all of these messes. If you could help me pile them up so I can burn them all, that would be great. Because evidence.
As long as you promise to do the burning outside of home fires, I think they might have.
Yes, of course. She says, looking around, make sure the librarian doesn't think she's going to start a fire in the library. That'll happen once. She's not going to let it happen again.
And Eve will sit up at this point, and she'll actually stand up and start collecting all the crap that she knocked off the table. separating it into piles of books versus piles of papers.
Sitara's gonna just randomly organize stuff. There are tons of piles. It's clearly distinct between, just scraps, what was used, and everything else that she needs to put away. Just like, it'll make sense eventually. And then afterward, do you want to get sushi?
Yeah.
Sushi.
Sushi is what we do. Sushi and bridesmaid dresses.
Yeah.
You didn't have any bridesmaids. What's wrong with you?
You know what? I was in a jail cell. Like, there was a giant metal bars in between me and my intended, okay? I didn't have my dream wedding, even though I technically did. I was happy.
You didn't even have a wedding night.
I know.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Star's gonna sit down and start crying.
Yeah, like Eve is gonna pretty much kind of pull her, so she's one arm around her head's on her shoulder, just kind of patting her like, I'm sorry.
How dare you? Why would you hurt me this way? The things I do for you. I'd move the stars for no one, Eve.
I love you.
I love you too. Now help me put this stuff away so we can leave.
Yeah.
And this final girls' talk will end with Sitara and Eve cleaning up the giant mess that Sitara did, as per the usual, because that's what she does. With plans to separate later on, after sushi, of course, and then meet each other again soon. In Pacifica, anywhere, anytime, these two best friends will come together again. It's only a matter of time. And we are going to end there. Thank you for watching. I will post the competition riddle for anyone who's interested. Please, please, please have this invite in bulk. Not a day later. Please, please, please. Time's up. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I enjoyed playing Sitara. And you, my darling, did you enjoy it too? Was it as good for you as it was for me?
Enjoy the scene or enjoy playing Sitara? Because I don't think I ever played Sitara.
Eve.
Of course I did.
Well, darling fans, we must leave you. Have a nice day. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Rest well if it's night.
And a final moment of even Sitara talk off.
Oh no, you're crying. Don't do that. Shit.
I'm not actually crying right this minute.
I see the tears. So,
no, you don't. There are no tears.
Yes, I do. Shit. I'm gonna go. 1 second.
Oh, stop it. You're playing. Brett. Stop it. See? No tears.
They're still there.
No, they're not. There are no tears.
Okay. Goodbye, everyone. To the most awesome changelings ever. Or saying farewell. Good night.